Welcome to Pivot with Purpose. We're going to conduct another science experiment. Here we have the empty jar, some vegetable oil, some water, primary color, food coloring, from Alka-Seltzer, my trusty paper towel, and some glitter. Guess what we're going to make today? You guessed it, lava lamps. Okay, so I'm going to open one jar. We'll start with one. We'll open the vegetable oil. We'll open the vegetable oil. And we're going to pour the vegetable oil 3/4 of the way, almost to the top of this small jar. I'm going to make some small lava lamps in 3 different colors. I made a bit of a mess there. That's okay. So, okay, I poured 3/4 of the oil in there. I'm going to put my cap back on because I've already made a spill, and it's okay. Let's add our next ingredient. Our next ingredient is water. We're going to see what happens when we add water to oil. Let's find out what happens. What do you think is going to happen? Oh my. Do you see what's happening there? It looks like the water is bubbling inside of the oil. Let's see what happens next. I think we're going to start with red. No, I think I want to do blue. Let's do blue. We're going to make a blue lava lamp. It looks like the water has separated from the oil. The water's at the bottom. I'm going to add some color. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Where does the food coloring go? Look at that. It's like it has its own mind. I'm going to add a little bit more. Oh, the water. It looks like it's going to the bottom with the water. Isn't that cool? So it's like blue water at the bottom, and the oil has not changed colors. Okay. Did I mention we're using Alka-Seltzer tablets? If I didn't, I meant to. We're going to break these Alka-Seltzer tablets up into small pieces. We're going to add them to I'm going to use my scissors. I'm going to cut this, and add the Alka-Seltzer tablets to the water, the oil, and the food coloring. Okay? I wonder what's going to happen when we add the Alka-Seltzer to the oil and water. The water has the food coloring at the bottom. Let's see what the chain reaction will be. Okay? Put this here. There we go. Do you see the bubbles? You see the bubbles at the bottom? Going right through the oil. It's our lava lamp. It's bubbling and bubbling. Do you see the pieces coming to the top through the oil? It's pretty amazing. Gonna add a few more drops of Alka-Seltzer. And remember, if this is an experiment you want to try and you live with your parents, please make sure you have their permission. But look at all those bubbles go. Isn't that incredible? So much fun. It's a great chain reaction happening right inside the water and going through the oil. Very cool. We're going to put the cap on this one and see if it continues. So here's our blue lava lamp. Decided not to add glitter because this looks fun all by itself, although the glitter would be fun. Let's make a red lava lamp now. I'll pour the oil in here. Okay, now pouring the water, spilling the water. Look at all that water down at the bottom. Add food coloring. Still bubbling, this blue one. Added our red food coloring to the water. It's not really mixing just yet, is it? Now we're going to add our Alka-Seltzer. Look what happens. Starting to mix. Oh, wow. Because it's red, it really looks like a lava. The more we mix it, the redder it gets. Okay. It's amazing the reaction, the chain reaction that happens. What is a chain reaction? The color red, the red water travels through the oil, but it doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. Gonna add a little bit more. I feel like I'm gonna mix my red water. A little bit more. Look at that. I'm gonna add a little bit more Alka-Seltzer to see how it boils up. This is the effect we wanted. Yes. Look at it. That's a lava lamp. And the oil and the water still don't mix. The bubbles come up, and then just like with the blue, they settle right back down again. How fun. We're going to try our third color, yellow. Okay. We've got our blue, and we've got our red. Let's get ready for yellow. Okay. Here's our oil. I wonder, since the oil is yellow, if it will make a difference. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see what happens when we add our yellow food coloring. Because see, the water's at the bottom. I'm going to mix the yellow like I did the red, but this time I'm going to mix the yellow before I add the Alka-Seltzer. So I'm stirring it. There's the yellow food coloring. Still looks pretty cool separated. It's really cool. Can you see it? I hope when you try it, you'll be able to see it very clearly. Okay, I'm adding our Alka-Seltzer. Look at that. Looks like a storm, a yellow storm. So fun. So fun. Alka-Seltzer. I think I added more Alka-Seltzer this time and it's more fierce. It's really cool. Cooking oil, food colored, water, and I used a dowel to mix it up. How can I forget Alka-Seltzer? And jars. Friends, here are our three very cool lava lamps. See what happens when I turn them upside down. That blue, that blue, traveling, not mixing. Try our red. So fun. And our yellow. What would be an interesting question to ask is, why doesn't oil and water mix? Why doesn't oil and water mix? Why? Can you answer down in the comments? Would love to hear your reasoning. Why oil and water do not mix. What are the properties of water? What are the properties of water? What are the properties of oil? What are the properties of oil? What are the properties of food coloring? What are the properties of food coloring? I added some vocabulary words. Chain reaction, properties, and I'm adding a new one, elements. Thank you for joining me today for our lava lamp experiment for Pivot with Purpose. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and look in the comments below for how you can join the Pivot with Purpose community. I look forward to our next video together. Take care. Remember to like this video and subscribe to Pivot with Purpose. Join our global community focused on STEM on school. You'll find the links below.